Hey, hey, happy Sunday to everybody. Had a great time watching The Chosen earlier. Back here, you can tell, I took a nap. Zombie. Don't have a drink. Didn't have this set up. Took a little bit of time. Got in a few links, not as many as, you know, gonna do some inking. Ink is my favorite color. On the back wraparound cover here. And Shadowhawk and maybe others will be joining us later. Who knows? Who knows? It's good to it's good to look at things and go, okay, what I want to do. I even gave him ear hair there. Not just then. I was darkening, doing some cross hatching on his stripes here. Like that up close stuff. I can really put a lot of detail. Probably need to put some detail. Well, I noticed here on this one here, I did the some base inking, so I guess I should probably do that on this as well, just so it matches up. Maybe a little bit on that one. It's kind of going over his head, so you won't see the base of some of these
Hey,
scales.
you're right.
Hey,
How's it going, buddy?
hey, did you get that yard work done?
Yeah. I just got done, got finished putting everything away, and looked at the clock. I was like, oh shit, 4:02. Better
Very
move.
cool. Yeah, I know it sneaks up on you real quick, doesn't it?
Yeah. Time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah. Well, we try to have fun around here. We try to make it fun
Exactly.
for people.
I'm
You
kind
know.
of banished outside for a little while here, so I don't
Oh
know how good.
no!
30 minutes or so it's gonna be. Hopefully, the
Is
neighborhood
she
can hear.
doing a haircut?
Yeah, and dog's
Yeah.
going crazy inside. So,
No, I called that one, didn't
nope. I don't know if you heard that or not. They barking again.
I? No, not really. I didn't hear it.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Give me about 30 seconds. I'll be right back.
Okay. So if I'm going to get any inking done or things like that, it's probably going to have to be on the weekend while I'm working. So might as well ink on this stream. Happy Sunday. Happy 444. Yes, this is the 4 o'clock shadow episode 444. Yeah. How's it going, Apex? You want to come in? We're going to be drawing and inking, and want to come in? I'll send you the link. I'll
Oh,
send you
we
the
got
link
somebody in the chat.
on Twitter.
Who we got? Oh, it's
Apex
Apex.
Comics.
What's up, Apex? Who we have? That's right, 444. It's my show today. A favorite number.
Yeah, all fours. You hit the jackpot.
Yep, I should have played the lottery. Dang.
I'm going to be inking on this wraparound cover.
Dude, that crazy Powerball up here in Illinois was up to like 8 billion or something this weekend.
Oh,
So
really?
I forgot to
Yeah.
play.
Wait till you have a trillion. Think every one of those will ever get to a trillion? Probably not.
I don't know. Not yet.
Trillion's the new billion's the new million, and million's the new. I mean, trillion is the new
Billion.
billion. Yeah. Well, I
Yeah,
see it.
seems like it.
Well,
Not many of those around though.
according to the government, anyway.
Apex says, sure, send them the link. Hey, what's up, Tree Goblin?
I did over on Twitter. Hey, Tree Goblin.
Oh, damn. That was a dinger. I dropped my phone.
Oh,
Chip
you gonna show some of your books that you've been itching to show?
Told you I'm banished outside for
Oh. I mean, after you get in,
Yeah, maybe we'll see.
maybe. Okay.
I showed some stuff yesterday.
Yeah.
It's Sunday. I gotta recharge for work tomorrow. I'm not sure how.
You're true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I've been trying to recharge my batteries.
Man, dude, it just seems like I'm always busy on a weekend, no matter how much I try to relax. There's
I hear you.
too much
I'm
to
with
do.
it.
I
I'm
still
with
got
you
a
on that.
couple things I didn't even get to do this weekend. I fucking
Oh yeah, I still got a list of my own honeydew list. Since I'm a bachelor, I have to make my own honeydew list. You know, but the great thing about being a bachelor is that I can disregard my own list. But now there are things that absolutely positively do need to get done, like this inking here. So it's what I'm trying to do.
yeah, I gotta. Uh,
Got to
so
make the most of your time. That's for sure. Or it won't ever
we'll
get
get
done.
Apex in here and liven up the joint. Sorry,
Yeah.
I just gotta catch my second wind here.
A bachelor has a honey don't list. Yeah.
That's right.
I did send you the link, Apex.
Oh,
Are you sore?
yeah, my back's bothering me. Thought I was gonna get to rest up this weekend, but with making modifications to the air conditioning system and all that other kind of stuff I was doing around here.
I hope it pays off with some cooler
Oh yeah, yeah. I think
air for you.
I got the system down now. It's working quite nicely. But just had to figure out drainage issues and stuff because we get a temporary unit now, and to get it to drain properly, it has to be at the right height to wherever your drain is and what have you. So I had to figure out a way to uh, get everything in place.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to drip, drip, drip.
No, no, no. I almost had one already. It was,
So I'm going to have to do a little wide out here and have
yeah,
been.
which which one you working on right now?
The back cover.
Of the double face?
Yeah, the wraparound, the
Yeah,
villains. Yeah,
you know what I mean. Yeah, wrap around double face.
double face.
I
That
always
could be
mix those two up. Yeah, wrap around, I guess, is the term for
that
the cover,
that could
right?
be a good villain's name, kind of like Half Face or is there a Half Face?
Two face.
I know there's a Two Face.
Um,
What if you only had half a face?
I don't think I've ever. Well, I mean, there's like Phantom of the Opera and stuff, but and nobody I don't think was ever called half face. Not that I remember.
New character name or double
Yeah.
face, kind of like Janus of the mythology. The double-sided face.
Yeah. There was an R space.
A what?
R space. The English term for ass.
Oh, ass face. Wow, I
Yeah.
wouldn't want to be called that at all.
Oh well, it was in the Preacher comic book. The guy tried to kill himself with a
Uh,
shotgun, and when they saved his life, put him back together. Now his face looks like a giant asshole.
See, okay, that sounds like something I want to read, and I know you like the preacher.
I love putting that out there for you.
Levity. Yeah.
But he did. He looked like his face looked like an asshole. Called him Archie.
Excuse
It's kind
me.
of like an old Dick Tracy type of thing.
Yeah, but I mean, prune face, flat top. I mean, it's all Welcome to the show, Ryan.
Hello, gentlemen. How's it going?
Good.
Not yet.
I'm doing a little inking. He's banished out of the house for a few minutes.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Ryan.
Hi.
Oh, I don't know.
Apex will be joining us here in a moment. He said
Arceus,
give him
yeah.
5 minutes.
Oh, lighter.
That was 4 minutes ago.
Excuse me.
If you ever want to know Shadowhawk's domestic situation, just listen. He'll share it all with you. What's going on, Ryan?
Not much. Just like I don't know, like feeling like I'm starting a whole new chapter. You know, with like going to print and I don't know, just very exciting times.
You just wait
No.
till you hold it in your hands.
Yeah.
Yeah. You hadn't got
Yeah.
a proof yet, have you?
No, I haven't delivered yet.
Yeah. Even when you get the proof, you're like, "What? Yeah."
I'm
I'm
like
holding
Mason.
something I put together in my hands. It's a good feeling.
Yeah.
Hey, Apex.
So right now, like I'm working on so now like all the lettering and all the artwork and all like the retouches, like that's all done. And like now I'm just like doing like some of like the like more graphic design elements and things like that. And then I'm been in contact with my really good friend Rich, who's a super cool artist. He does, you know what, like you know those like cornhole boards. You know what I'm talking about? Like that where you play that
yeah, the
the
Hold up,
cross game.
hold up a minute. Hold up a minute, Ryan. When Apex come on, it's like some kind of sound. I don't know. Let's see if it continues.
Haven't seen it while, Apex. How are you?
Hey man, how you doing?
I'm good. I dig your Nintendo Switch headphones.
Of course.
My daughter would love those.
Yeah. Affordable but useful. There you go.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Okay, I'm going to mute Ryan just for a second and see if it persists. I think it's probably on Apex's side. We'll see.
Is it? I don't know.
I don't know. Because it says it's like no sound I've ever heard before, which is like Eric and Boyd says there's some kind of weird feedback like
I heard that too. I don't know what. Yeah, I heard that too. I don't know what's going on.
Maybe that was on Ryan's end. We'll unmute him and
Right.
we'll mute you.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
It might be on Ryan's side. Let's see.
Testing.
I did hear
Let me switch AirPods. Hold on.
It is on Ryan's side. Yeah. So now I can unmute Apex.
Try that. How's that?
Okay. Well, we'll see here in a minute. I'd never heard anything like that. It's like slowing a record. Every now and then, just intermittent.
33 1/3.
I did, out of our interview, Apex, with Steve Rude, he says, I believe if there's a problem in just stopping, fixing the problem, and then you can go forth. And it's like, yeah, that was good advice.
Right.
So now I think it's gone. I'm not hearing the
it's headphones.
Which I've never heard anything like that before.
Maybe just switching AirPods did it for me. I don't know.
Oh, no.
I hear it again.
Yeah.
I'm hearing it again.
Do you not hear that at all, Ryan?
No, I don't.
It's just every now and then. So it's like you almost have to hear it or be listening for it.
All right,
well, I
was
muted, so it couldn't possibly be me.
No, it wasn't you. I think it was Ryan on Ryan's end.
That's too bad.
Hey, Ryan's a white nipple. Hold on, Ryan. I'll join
Ryan.
Apex, I'm glad you're here. I kind of wanted some background on Fembat. What you could tell me. She was a goat, so I can be more informed about your character, which is going to be in Devil Flyer versus Fembat.
Right. She's half Hispanic, half white.
Okay.
Olivia Del Rey is her name.
Okay.
She's born in 1942.
Okay.
And she was bit by a vampire.
Nipples sideways. Come on, everybody.
1968.
I'm going to try and take some notes here.
Yeah.
1942. Okay.
She was bit by a vampire in 1968 at her go-go club.
Because she was a go-go dancer.
Go-go dancer. She's also a Catholic schoolgirl. She believes in God, Jesus, and all that fun,
Cool.
good stuff.
Yeah.
And she's been spending the past 50 years to find the person who bit her in order for her to get her humanity back. But she gains all these vampire type abilities, but she remains true to her religion. And so all these, the good 50 years part is actually a hole in her life that no one's known about yet.
Does
on her
she have to drink blood to survive? That would be.
She does, but she does it innocently. She invades blood banks, steals blood bank blood.
Okay.
She tries not to kill anyone except only when they're evil.
Sucking on blood bags.
She bites criminals.
Yeah, during
Okay.
her travels, she does,
Yeah,
evil
nothing
people.
wrong with feeding on the criminal.
Right.
Well, okay.
I got no
All right,
problem
I'll
with
say-
that.
She had
all
to
right.
cross.
Well, that's one
she had-
point of view. That's all I'll
Yeah,
say.
there's a certain point of her life she had to cross the line to do that. And that's going to be revealed.
Mm. Okay.
Yep.
So really, she became Fembat when? 68, or was it?
No. She began recently when Dr. Nigel Emery met her at a
Define
pub.
recent.
But she's
Define
been a vampire
recently.
since
Like
2023.
2023. Yeah, that recent.
Okay.
Present day.
Present day.
I'll say
Okay.
present day, not put a date on it.
Okay. So, well, I need a date
Right.
so that I can write
Yeah.
the story. Now,
But
Right.
she's
I
been a
was thinking
vampire
about-
since 1968, right?
I was
Right.
thinking about putting the story in
I'm so
like-
confused.
with others of the Momentum Future Vision. Now that's up to you, but of telling a future story with
I kind of want to
Fembat.
stay a little current.
You want present.
Yeah, a little present. Yeah,
You want right in the present. Okay.
yeah, that'd be good. Yeah,
All right.
it'll take place between after my volume 1 and in between volume 1 and volume 2 of Fembat. Somewhere in between, we could do that.
Okay.
Yeah, we could do that.
So I mean
That
that is future.
That is the future,
Like future. Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, I actually have I don't want to give it away.
Don't give it away.
Yeah, I have a story that will be in the future visions that's slightly in the future. And then I have one
All
that's 250 years in the future. They're all in the
Right.
future, but they're different increments of time. Because you could
Yeah.
be like a week later,
Yeah, that'd be
a
fine.
month
if it's something
later,
like that.
a year later. It doesn't
That'd
have
be
to be a long length, but it could be set in the future.
That'd be fine. Yeah.
Fembat and her torpedo tatas.
Absolutely.
That Eric says.
Bulletproof boobies.
All right, Ryan. I'm not getting any
Mhm.
feedback. I think that fixed
Oh,
it.
hey,
yeah.
Ryan, what's happening, buddy?
I bought a microphone that I wasn't using just now, like because I was in a rush, and so I just shut off my phone and plugged in my new little mic.
Okay, it may
Yep.
be your earbuds. I don't know, but
I am hearing something now. It sounds cool, though.
You
It sounds
still-
like a little monster.
Well, it's like
I
every now and then. I don't
If
know.
I get rid of
But
this,
you know what? Don't worry about it, Ryan. We can deal with it.
Yeah, we
Do
dealt
you
with
hear
Steve
echo
Rude.
now?
We can deal
I'm
with that.
not a stickler on that. Stickler. It's
Yeah.
how am I now? Now I'm no AirPods, just this microphone.
Okay. That could be it.
right after you got done talking, it went. But that's fine. It's very slight.
It's weird, but it's kind of cool.
It is weird.
It is a little
isn't it?
cool, though.
It's kind of like my stomach is grumbling because I'm hungry.
It's like hungry. Feed,
That's probably
Ryan,
what it is,
feed,
right?
Give me a
People are trying
burger.
to blame it.
Yeah, right.
I think
Feed my internet.
I like to
Yeah,
think
you might
I'm
answer.
weird but a little cool.
There you
Okay,
go.
there you go.
Lord.
Uh-oh,
Yeah.
we may have somebody new in here.
Oh,
Ta-da. He's hiding a
What?
frog.
Tying a frog.
Hell.
Jitsu
Hello,
lemons.
Gypsy Lemon.
Hello,
I
Jitsu
may
lemons.
have to dispense a wrench. I might have to.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I think I've seen Jitsi here once or twice.
Maybe. All right.
I don't
Well,
think I
maybe
have.
Jitsi has a wrench. We'll check.
Jitsi has a wrench.
Yeah.
Did you watch The Chosen this morning, Rex?
Yeah.
I jumped on your stream and heard you guys like talking about it, but I never like see you guys like watching it, or do you watch it like not on air? Is that how it works?
Yeah, we do it like backstage in a StreamYard link,
Got
so
it.
that way we don't get copyright struck or anything.
Mm-hmm.
But
I am
I
going.
thought
I
you
subscribe to
should have
Jitsi.
gotten a notification on the Sunday morning list. If not, Smoke and Race should be adding you. So
Yeah, I had to get my daughter ready for her birthday this morning, so it's
Oh, that's
Oh.
sweet.
busy. Yeah.
Very nice.
happy birthday! How old is
Happy
she?
birthday.
Jitsi
She was
lurks.
like
lurks
she
a
was
lot.
just going to a party, and she
Oh,
hadn't
oh.
seen her friends in a while, and
That's nice.
I just had to like get them ready and out the door. My wife and
There
I.
you go, Jitsi.
Oh, I got you.
And there is Jitsi's
YouTube channel.
YouTube
Nice.
channel.
Subscribe.
I just subscribed. Has a good YouTube channel over there. Hit the like button on this if you like the stream today. If you don't worry about it.
Lick the like.
Lick it.
Lick
Lick it
that
hard.
like button.
Wait, that didn't sound good.
It may be a little unsanitary, but lick
what
it
is it?
anyway.
He,
What does
he
it
says
taste
I
like?
lurk a lot. I did too.
Lurker.
I lurked on a well, I
Lurker.
don't know if you I just didn't
Lurker.
participate in chats for a long time. I just watched the streams, and if I happen to log on and catch a live stream with Ethan or some other channel, I would I listened for months, I guess, before I ever chimed in and started.
Mhm.
Yeah,
saying
kind
hi
of
and
the
participating.
definition of lurking, Rex. Yeah.
And even create. Well, I don't think that I created a YouTube account.
And you're not alone, Rex. I'm the same way. I'm sure lots of other people too. Like
Yeah.
you
Oh,
want
yeah.
to you just want to observe and figure out what it's all about before you even think about participating.
Yep.
Yeah, I spent
Absolutely.
a couple of months just completely quiet, and then I slowly got into the chat.
Mhm.
But I never even tried to get on a live stream or anything for a while.
Yeah.
Be right back. You working on anything today, Ryan? Like maybe see demon.
Yeah.
The shoe demon.
Let's work on it.
Or
Rex doesn't
no,
just lurk; he's lurk
Subscribe to Jitsi
a
Lemons.
lot.
if you were Rex doesn't just lurk, he is lurch. Yeah.
Lurch your ring.
I have such a dilemma.
You rang. You rang. You have to get real deep. Ted Cassidy. What an
Yeah.
actor.
That is good.
He died young, really.
He's at 49 years old when he died.
I know. He didn't even reach 50.
Crazy.
Even
No.
with cancer, Steve McQueen will reach 50.
He
There's
did.
a lot of people that don't. I had a good friend in high school, not high school, but college rather. He died in
Yeah.
his sleep at like 36.
Oh my gosh.
Way too young. He was a
Yeah,
very
he
nice
is.
guy. He fought in Vietnam.
Mhm.
Wow.
He was just slightly older than me. Went to the
Mm-hmm.
tail end of Nam.
The Nam. Yeah.
The Nam. Yeah.
The Nam.
Do you strictly like superhero stuff, Ryan, or do you read like the Nam, like Wizard's War, or the monsters, or I don't know. What do you like?
Like when one of the I don't look at the chat really. So one of the people in the chat like said our space, like so like that that character is from Preacher, right? The Vertigo series. So like when I was in high school, I was buying issues of Sandman, was
that the Vertigo Sandman? I guess.
Yeah. So like when I was like in 11th grade, like I would buy Sandman number 50, Savage Dragon number 1, et cetera, et cetera. Like so, I liked Sandman, Shade, The Changing Man, Hellblazer,
That was wild. Shade the Changing Man was pretty wild, wasn't it?
mhm,
I'll have to Ditko.
Preacher.
Well, it was a Ditko character, but they did a different take in the
It's a
Vertigo
female.
run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's-
Was she female? Was
No,
he
no.
female?
No, not
No.
when I was reading it.
No, I
Chris
never saw him
Bachalo,
as a female.
you know the
I
guy
thought
that
it was.
draws Death.
I'm sorry,
You know Chris
Ryan. What'd you
Bachalo,
say?
Right? Chris Bachalo. I think that's how you say his name. Bacalo.
Bucklo, yeah.
That sounds like
he-
a good Italian bread or something.
He
Yeah.
drew the Death
He's a nice
miniseries,
Italiano boy.
He's good.
Are
and
we gonna ever get you on here cooking again? I'd like to do a Cooking with Ryan show.
you want me to make grilled cheese?
Yeah, or,
Grilled cheese
or
sandwich.
something, spaghetti. You know, I mean, you don't
Creator
have
of
to.
Octagon.
Creator
Octagon
of
grilled
Octagon
cheese.
cooks,
Grilled cheese
Yeah.
sandwich.
or
Do you know
just
how to do a
proper
little
way-
Greek style octopus salad, Ryan?
or
The
shark
octopus
steak,
salad. Shark
you know?
steak.
Yeah,
From the creator of
Um,
Octagon. Shark steak. Yeah.
That sounds pretty good. I was telling Rex, I've got like these really nice fillets of tilapia in the freezer. We could go take a look at those.
oh, that's right. Yeah,
Nice.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, whatever you're having for dinner.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think we're gonna do like chimichurri skewers.
Do you
Sounds
like
like
lemon?
Chimichurri
with your-
chimichurri chicken skewers.
You like
Nice.
your lemon with like lemon pepper, chicken, or like a lemon with your fish?
Lemon.
Lemon and fish go really well together.
Lemon, yeah, lemon.
Lemon.
And then it seems like with lobster and other things like that, butter, melted butter.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
clarified.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I go lemon all the way with seafood. A little bit of butter, but I
Uh,
don't like that. Just like
Do you
where
know how
you
to-
dip it in the butter and it's just dripping. That's too much.
Oh, I ate it up, man. It's good.
Yeah.
You know how to clarify butter, Rex?
Like melted
Yes.
butter, right?
yeah. You melt that down, separates. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mike Walters in the house. Hey, Mike.
Mike
Hey, Mike.
Always
Walters.
dropping by, hitting the like, share, and saying hi. Ryan sounds a little techno.
He's techno, man.
Techno today, yeah.
Techno, right?
I am Ryan James. You
I
will
am
buy.
Ryan.
Oh wait, you
I
cannot.
probably sound
anymore.
better than I usually do.
Octagon is
By
gone.
Octagon. No.
Octagon today. By today.
Can't
Have you
campaign.
considered? Have you considered what a lot of people are
You
doing?
cannot buy Octagon no more.
Dang
Have you considered? Because you will be printing extra. Have you considered maybe a second chance, or is that it? With
Yeah,
the new,
I'll do
with
like,
the new
uh,
cover or
like-
something.
I want everyone to read it. I want all my new readers to read it, and then I'll do a second chance, and then I'll have like copies of the first editions for sale. At a
Cool.
jacked up price.
Are you going to
Oh.
do like trading cards at all or anything?
No, I don't really dig them.
Really? You don't do
No,
them?
I want to do a patch like as per Shadow
Yes.
Oh,
Slash.
now I'd prefer a patch. Hell yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
I definitely
doing
want a
magnets,
patch on it.
everybody gets a free magnet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now the magnet's a good idea.
Everyone who signed up early gets a free T-shirt.
Really?
Oh, wow. Nice.
Awesome.
Oh, snap. I think I did.
You haven't seen my T-shirt? The
I don't think so.
I'll take
this
a-
logo on it.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Awesome.
I mean, I
Yeah.
suppose.
And that's
Yeah.
Is
free.
that all
Just-
that's on
just
there
for-
is the image?
That's
No
what-
lettering? Is there
What?
lettering on it with that image?
Yeah, that says
Oh.
Octagon. Hold on.
Okay. Yeah,
Right
just
back.
go get it if you have one.
Yeah, grab the
Large
shirt.
shirt.
Rex is retarded. I mean,
Whoops, I guess his device fell
Oh,
out.
Lord, I'm Meg. Crazy.
Man, what a co-host.
Uh,
What a
here
pal.
he
What a
goes. Here he
pal.
goes again.
Call your pal retard. How crazy.
He's
That is so 1980s. to call
visually
anybody a
slow
retard.
sometimes.
I know. That's a retard.
Retarded.
Retard. Yeah. Oh.
God. so politically incorrect these days. Oh
I
my,
know, right?
my panties are all in a bunch.
I
Well,
know.
something's going on with your panties. I don't know if it's a bunch
Pon-
or a lot
pon-
or a series.
Pontes. Yeah.
Oh, well, I never. Well, honey, you must.
I must
Yeah.
go get something to drink after, but I do want to see his T-shirt.
Yeah.
You have to keep the conversation going while I'm gone, guys.
Nah,
That's
you
fine.
gotta wait and see T-shirt.
T-shirt.
Oh, I know.
Oh,
There it
that's
is.
yeah.
Good.
I like that.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
got the
that's
little
great,
scan
dude.
and whatnot on there.
Yeah.
So
So you
where-
could
I love
actually
that logo.
scan that shirt, right?
Good. Yeah. Yeah. That's
Or
right.
or
Old
is that
school.
the Q code? That's not a Q code, is it?
It's a
No.
screen.
I used to do that in the
Oh,
80s.
screen print. Yeah, and you got the screen that goes with it. Cool.
I used to be a
Nice.
screen printer. Big
Very
time.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Super cool.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Excellent. Man, that's
Yeah.
great, Ryan. I didn't even realize that, man.
Yeah.
Another one added to the collection.
Yeah.
I
That's right.
believe I signed up, so I'm hoping and holding my breath that I get one.
Yeah.
Ooh, I might add
Keep
another
I
holding your
think I
breath.
did.
No,
one.
you it there's
Is that
certain
your-
individuals that are going to get one anyway
I swear.
Nice.
that have been very, very generous and kind.
I need to actually look at, what I am signed up for.
They're still making those.
How are you going to do if they get a free T-shirt? Are they all going to be the same size? How are you going to determine sizes? I'm just wondering.
Well, I was wondering if this thing would fit in a Gemini.
Oh yeah,
good
you can
luck.
fold it up.
Good.
It's
Oh, yeah.
depends on the
There you
size of
I didn't take a look
Gemini.
at it yet.
Yeah.
All
you have
Geminis
to-
are
I
not
think as
created
long
equal.
as it's not like
you may have
3X.
to a larger
can-
Gemini for that.
You just
Yeah.
fold it.
Well,
Yeah,
this is this one.
It's good
this is
padding.
on Justice
It
True
is.
Justice American Way. So
Yeah.
like I had this, and I was like, oh, I wonder if this would work.
Yeah, it will. Yeah, I've
Especially
got
like when it's like brand new and all
Yeah,
folded
nicely
up.
folded.
Black.
You have to
Right.
fold. Yeah, you have to fold it Navy wise.
Mhm.
Navy
Like
style.
fold it real
Yeah.
tight, and
Yeah.
there'll be new shirts, so they'll be like
yeah.
flatter,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, but
You
we'll
won't
try
have
it
problem.
first and see how we do.
Well,
I
I'm
think
going
it'll
to
work.
be doing supposedly Devil Flyer with magazine size Gemini mailers.
Yeah.
And I should, which is great because I can fit a lot more in a magazine size Gemini mailer.
I've
Well,
seen a lot
that-
of people just send T-shirts in those like padded, like rip-proof mailers. You know what I'm
Uh-huh.
talking
Yeah.
about? They're just like a bag, and
Yeah.
they've all gotten here perfect. I've gotten quite a
yeah.
few of them.
That's another idea. I might just do them all separately. Just do you just get the T-shirt separately.
Yeah.
Good.
You didn't screen print that yourself, right? You had a screen printer
Yeah.
do that.
This is my
Yeah,
screen.
why do you think he's got the screen right there, right?
Well, I
Yes,
mean,
they
if
made
you
it.
do that, they will often give you the screen.
Sorry, Ryan.
Oh, really?
I just put that together.
Mhm.
Yeah, I didn't know that
Yeah,
you
so,
did it yourself.
um,
That's great. Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
I print. So what I did was I went to a place and got plastic sheets that you can print on, and they're
Uh-huh.
like they're those overhead things. Like remember like in school, like or when I was in school, like you had
Yeah,
overhead
exactly, right.
projectors.
Yeah.
And then
Oh yeah.
the plastic for it.
I
So I
used to
bought
have
a
one of
pack
those.
that. A pack of that at the office supply was $50 because like it's like they don't make it anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So that was the most expensive thing of the process was just getting the clears. And then once you get the clear, you put that on so it's just clear and black on top, and then you just expose it to the light and then wash off the extra emulsion. Like a negative.
Right. Okay.
And that's it. So I made
Very
like a
cool.
bunch for LA Comic Con this year, and then when I get into fulfillment, hopefully in the next week or so, I'll or whenever the printer is done, I'll put it together.
Cool. I
I'm
can't wait
super
to see it,
excited.
man.
I'm probably a lot more excited about it than I seem. Like I really cannot wait. Like this is the coolest. It's like a dream come true. Let's all enjoy a comfortable silence.
Yeah. I had an idea for an Apex comics pack. I have leftover Executor T-shirts from like late '90s. I only have small because I sold out the extra large, and some mediums. The only ones that small because these. I remember when I was at a convention in Eugene, Oregon. I used to live up northwest when I got out of the Navy, and so these guys, large boys, like, you have any more triple XL? And I sold a bunch of those triple XLs. I didn't have any left.
Uh-huh.
So all I have were the small. They're glow in the dark. The glow in the dark Executor T-shirts. Really cool.
Really?
Neat.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude.
Glow in the dark. I
I
still
would
have some.
I'd chop it off and turn it into a pillow. Stuff
Yeah,
it
you
with
could.
stuffing. Like
You
a
could
little,
do that.
throw pillow for your couch.
Your
I have
Executor
a
pillow.
1985
Yeah, send me one of
Leonardo.
those, Apex.
Yeah, buy
Teenage Mutant
something
Ninja
from me.
You
I'll
can't get
send it to you.
All right.
Yeah.
What kind of package are you putting together?
I'm thinking of putting some prints and some low print run type books, and just an Apex Comics pack with a shirt in it. That's an
All right.
idea.
Well,
Put it
I'm
in a.
shying away from prints lately, Apex, just because I'm saving on
I'll
my
throw.
wall space.
I'll throw in a sketch card instead of a
There
print.
you go. All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
That'll work. All right. I'm sure we can figure something out.
You're
Yeah,
shying
yeah.
away because
Do that.
you don't have the room to put everything up, right, on the wall.
Yeah, dude. I've only got a few pieces of things that aren't original that are still up, and at some point they're gonna have to come down. So I can't,
I get it.
yeah, it's a losing battle at this point. I'm running out of space.
Like the Shadowhawk Museum.
Well, dude, I got 3 11 by 17s coming within the next few weeks, and it's like I'm staring at my walls every day, going, okay, how do I do this now?
Is this from the Shea auction, right?
Actually, no, I didn't get anything. Well, Shea auction, not the last one, but the one before that. I'm finally getting my piece from Peter Gilmore, which I'm so happy about.
The werewolf piece.
And then
nice.
I was lucky enough. Am I supposed to talk about it, Ryan? I guess everybody knows. I got Ryan.
Sure.
I bought Ryan's Gorgo.
Gorgo! Oh my God, you did, didn't you?
Yeah, I worked out a deal with Ryan.
Wow.
That's and then awesome. I've got
Gorgo.
I forgot what the other one was. I got another page of something coming from somewhere.
Gorgo.
And I just got. Were you here, Apex? Did you see the cover that the sketch cover that Eric and Boyd did for me?
No.
No. Let me. I got it here.
I missed that one.
Man, it's a wraparound. It's in the.
It's got the plastic sleeve for it. How cool is that? Where'd you get those sleeves? Did you get on
Amazon?
Oh, Amazon, great.
Mr. Muck and Salamandroid.
Oh, cool.
And it's actually on an alternate. It came out on a Wednesday sketch cover.
I like that. Oh, I dig that for the cover.
And then Eric did the Ditko box there, and then down here he put in Sal again.
Salamandroid. That's
cool.
And
it's actually a wraparound, but I got it in a bag and board at the moment.
That's awesome. I like that.
Yeah, man. Eric did a great job on that.
Salamandroid, Mr. Muck. That's a battle I kind of like to see.
Yeah, I mean, and dude, that's one of a kind. Nobody else is ever gonna have.
That's awesome. I
those
like that.
Two characters on a cover.
Good job, Eric. Wow.
Eric says, "Thanks again, Shadow."
That's nice.
Eric's the shit, man. I love this thing.
Yeah. I can't stop looking at talker, isn't he? Always talking shit.
That's
funny. I like when he does that.
Yeah.
Hey, Apex, if I wanted to get a bottle of that glow in the dark ink for the shirts, is it even possible?
You could.
Is that the band stuff?
I don't know how they make it, but when I went to the print shop over when I was living
Is
in
it
Washington State,
radio?
they had some. They had to put it on at least twice for that, and
Hmm.
then they dry it and then put it on again.
Yeah.
It was a process before it actually was the
Work.
before it was established. Yeah, before it worked. Now he put it on I think twice or three times. I can't remember. They went through okay, and then glowed in the dark. So
I was just
eh,
thinking, like, if I could grab some of that ink, I would totally just make the Octagon shirts glow in the dark.
oh
not?
hell yeah,
You know?
Well, I know
yeah.
there's. I mean, I've
Sell 'em.
had glow in the dark T-shirts. I know it's possible. I just don't know how they do it. You know,
Yeah,
but there's got to
like
be.
the Ghost Rider cover, they banned that stuff,
Oh,
That's
really?
too bad.
Yeah.
That's too bad. Wow.
and because that stuff works good. You know, like my Ghost
Yeah.
Rider cover is still as bright can be.
Well, you're
Yeah.
probably
Have
too
mine.
young, maybe a little bit, Ryan. But the Universal Monsters, way back in the day, I think they were from.
60s.
Was it Revell or something like that? I
Ravel
forget what
did
the
those
company.
models, the glow in the dark models.
Yeah,
The Frankenstein.
and they
Yeah.
had these interchangeable heads and hands that were glow in the dark, but
Yeah.
they were actually painted with radium-based paint. So
Oh,
like
I
the
didn't know
people
that.
the people working in the factory were all getting like there was mass.
Even in the 60s?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because they were
that's when
doing
that's when they finally
radium
banned it. Yeah,
watches.
that's when
Back
they
in-
finally banned it. Was after that because
Radio.
Well,
the
they
ladies
have
that
to.
were doing all the detail painting would lick the tips of their brushes to keep them sharp.
Right.
you
And
know?
that was like what, in the 20s or 30s? Long
They
time?
have to ban it because
Yeah.
if they don't make nuclear power scary, then you'll be like expecting free
But
energy.
yeah, it took a long time until it was actually. I mean, they knew about it like in the. I mean, they started using it in the 20s and 30s or whatever, but by the
Right.
time it got banned, it was I don't know, almost the mid 60s or some shit.
Mhm.
Really?
I try to
I
explain to
wouldn't have
people,
thought it
like,
took that long.
Oh, yeah, it
You
was
know,
a long time.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
guess.
like a nuclear power plant. A nuclear power plant is a fancy way of boiling water.
Yeah,
That's
it
it.
is.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah, really.
And radium isn't gonna, and you put radium on your watch, your arm isn't gonna fall off, and you're not gonna get cancer.
No,
Like
but
they-
if you ingest it,
No,
Oh, you know, just don't
like
lick it.
I'll send you a YouTube video or a BitChute video of the guy that goes around eating the.
well then maybe it was something else in there, man. But it was definitely killing people. That's why they banned it.
I don't
Oh, that's
know, dude.
crazy.
I think they just make it scary so that we aren't offered like free energy, you know. You know,
Free
like
energy.
So just another form of
They-
government control that we can't have fun glow in the dark shit. Okay.
or just like a very very small power bill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I remember I had a 750 gram Whammo frisbee that you stuck it in front of a headlight for about a minute in the
Yeah.
evening.
Hey, intense.
That thing
Web.
stayed charged up for like a half hour, dude. It was awesome.
Oh,
Mhm.
that's cool. Wow.
Well, I still have a 1985 glow in the dark Leonardo, from the Ninja Turtles T-shirt.
Oh,
Wow.
jeez. How cool is
Yeah.
that? Wow.
I got a couple of glow in the dark Spenguli shirts. I don't know if you guys know who
Oh,
he is.
that's cool.
Svengoolie. I do know who
Yeah,
he
yeah.
is. Yeah, I like Svengoolie. Yeah.
Well,
That's
that's
cool.
he's local around here, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's still doing it too.
That's cool.
yeah. Well, there was originally Spenguli, and now it's Son of Spenguli. But I watched both.
Son of.
Yeah. I saw the
That's
history.
funny.
It was, yeah, they had that in Tennessee. I was watching every Saturday night. I
The
watched
original one was hilarious, dude. He was like this hippie with this long ass green hair
Yeah.
almost down to his ass. He had a bandana
Yeah.
and shit.
it. They showed some old clips on an episode of that. That's
Yeah,
pretty crazy.
It was wild stuff. It still is.
Still a good show. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's still
I
on
don't
up there.
I don't get it, but I don't get it here. Well, it comes on MeTV, right?
Yeah, MeTV. It used to be
Yeah.
like on cable. It was WGN, I think. They
Yeah.
simulcast it on.
Yeah.
What is Me TV?
It's like they showed
It,
a bunch of old shows and movies and shows from like the 60s, 70s, 80s.
yeah, it
Like
started
like
off as
Netflix?
like a
Uh,
UHF. You know, remember the UHF channels? They were the
yeah,
non-main channels. It started off as one of those, and they specialized like in old reruns of classics.
Okay,
like
Uh,
an
Rockford
actual
Files,
television channel.
Wild Wild West, Rockford
sitcoms,
Files,
yeah,
and stuff.
different
Got it.
categories of
Yeah,
things, and um, eventually
monkeys.
they got kind of popular, and then they became like their own cable channel.
Got
Yeah.
it. My wife watches the cable. I haven't.
I don't know. They may even be like into streaming and all that now. I'm not sure. I
I don't
think
know.
Right.
everybody is at this
Mhm.
point.
Yeah, most people. Yeah.
Oi, step away, Gary. Hello, Intense Web.
Hey, Carrie. Hey, Webbs.
Webs. Webs and Carrie.
And it is just a greening rack, according to Carrie. It's not a sock. You
Oh.
perv.
It's a what?
Oh.
Whatever you say.
Yeah.
I'm just going by what Carrie told me.
Yeah, well, if I could get some clarification. it would be
Hey,
fine.
Wiley J.
Clarification.
No, was Lorenzo in here yet?
I have not seen him. Wiley Draws. Hello. Wiley.
Yeah, Wiley
Mercy.
just jumped in. And Carrie, and Intense.
Intense Webs. Intense Webs.
Yeah, I got a lizard question for
Lorenzo.
Lorenzo if he ever gets it.
You do. Lizard.
Well, technically, I guess not. It's not really a lizard question. I guess we learned that yesterday, didn't we?
A
or the
loaded
day
lizard
before.
question.
Loaded lizard.
Loaded lizard question.
Yeah.
I would love to watch those old Land of the Lost. They're
I would too,
they're
yeah.
not streaming on anything that I can tell.
No?
Yeah, I've watched like a couple of them,
Yeah.
but
In
you
the
would think they'd be
land
available on YouTube or something.
alone.
I love those fake dinosaurs.
You can find a lot of them old shows, just not like full shows, but a lot of times you can find highlights and what have you on
I
YouTube.
love the sleeve stacks.
I
Yeah,
get
they're
hired
only
so
Like they're so cool, and like they're weird diamond like buildings and like the crystals inside and like whatever the hell they were doing. Like I'd love to revisit that show.
I think they
Yeah, I
hired
love the
like
way they would just move around the little
And
colored
there was the
stones.
brown
Nobody
sleeve
knew what
stack,
it was
the good
doing.
sleeve
But
stack.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the one with the like gold tunic or whatever.
Mhm, yeah.
didn't they hire like basketball players to get inside the Sleazak's costumes? I mean, they're all tall and lanky and
Probably.
Yeah.
7 feet and stuff. Yeah.
My comic book Octagon is basically a Land of the Lost. Like, you know, instead of like going down a waterfall, like it's just like it's a portal in the bottom of the ocean.
Okay.
So they're just in another realm, like via a portal, and then the sleeve stacks are like reptilian hybrids, and in my book, the sleeve stacks are mammalian hybrids, like marine mammal, dolphin, walrus, etc.
Right.
okay,
I'm fascinated by that whole concept.
so almost more amphibian.
Yeah, kind of are, aren't they?
What is more amphibious?
I'm just saying it's almost more amphibian instead of
your creatures.
Because if they can live in land and water like a marine iguana and stuff like that, I mean, technically, it is still a lizard, but it's very capable of living in both environments.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's an interesting line with different lizards and things like that. But
Yeah.
Who was that was scolding us the other day? Because salamandroid is actually an amphibian, not a lizard.
Yeah,
He's
you
a
would be.
salamander, right? A salamander's an amphibian.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
and that is technically correct. So, I mean, we were properly scolded. I couldn't complain.
Right.
Technically, you are correct there.
Correct, sir.
hmm Yeah, I liked one of Ethan's posts, like where he was like saying that Cyberfrog could heal in the water. Like, I thought that was a cool feature. You
I
know?
saw
Yeah.
that too.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's like, when he at the end of Blood Honey, he gets all jacked and sinks to the bottom of the pond for what is it, 10 years or however long it is, 20 years,
Mhm.
and then he comes up and he's all healed up, basically.
Yeah. One of these days, like when times are good again, I'll splurge like and just get like the whole Cyberfrog lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna get it all at once eventually. You know?
Mhm.
There you go. Yeah, you'll have a lot of fun reading. Make sure you get the omnibus of the old stuff too, because
Right.
that's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
That's
The
kind of what
new
I was
Cyberfrog
doing.
is it got a much better, more coherent story. Obviously Ethan's art has evolved over the years, but the original Cyberfrogs were just over the top, fucking good fun, man.
hmm What always impressed me, like back in the day, was like how young he was. He was
Yeah.
like like Rob.
Oh yeah, dude.
Or,
19.
Him
or-
and Matt Martin and what's his
Trent
name?
Kanuga.
Trey
Yeah.
Trent Kanuga. Yeah.
like
They
yeah,
were
but
running around together. They were just a bunch of kids, man.
to be that good that young is incredible.
Wow. It is.
Yeah,
You know?
that's talent, bro.
It is.
And
I can't
drive
wait
to
to
do
see
something with it.
when Matt Martin's Snowman hits the shelves, man.
Oh
People
my
are gonna
gosh.
be
I
freaking
ordered that
blown
too.
away, man.
Yeah.
This
And
guy,
then like something happened, like I don't know, like Ethan like continued to get better, where like Rob and a bunch of the other ones, like most of the other guys that were young and good, like fell off.
Yeah.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I guess they weren't hungry anymore. They got success early, and
Yeah. It's got lazy.
Lazy.
like Ethan, it
Rich and
took him
lazy.
a while to get
Yeah,
to
that
that
can
point
happen.
where he had success, and then he got fucking screwed, and he had to start again. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
yeah, there's some pretty wild stories in comics,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want to get into all of those, but there's some funny ones, man, like with Jim Lee, Rob Liefeld, different
Oh, yeah.
things. Oh my god.
Mhm.
Frege tells a great one about Rob Liefeld and when they went to Taco Bell. Have you ever heard that one?
Oh God, that's funny. That's
I
with
have
Frank.
heard.
I guess they got all stoned and Rob he always ordered special tacos for him, right?
It's this chicken
And
taco, right?
yeah, some kind of at the time it was like a special thing for Taco Bell. That was
Yeah.
Rob's taco. And Frege was stoned, he just reached in the bag, grabbed the taco and munched it, and then Rob got in the car and started looking for his taco, and he like freaked out on Frege. Boom, man. Like, my fucking
He
taco,
ate my
man.
taco. He tried to hide it. I don't know what happened to the bag.
Poor Dan is like what, like 20 years old or some shit. Just
Yeah, he's
going,
a
"Oh,
young
fuck."
guy. Yeah.
He's just
He was hungry, man. What can you say?
He's hungry in the comic biz. You
Taco's
gotta
a taco.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You put
I,
sour cream on it, you can have them all. I don't want it.
They were living a high life in Extreme Studios in California at the time.
Wow.
Mistakes happen.
It reminds me of when I moved out of my parents' house, and my mom had like I moved in with a couple of guys, and we shared a house, and my mom had like put together this like whole care package of food, you know, like cereal and, you know, all kinds of stuff, like, you know, like a few big boxes of food, you know. And I get over the house and I put it all in the kitchen, you know, and it wasn't maybe 24 hours or so before, maybe 48 hours before it was all gone. And I hadn't even touched it.
Yum.
Yeah, dude.
Wally, I'll
They-
drop his Twitter
My
handle.
friends ate all my food, all of it. Probably stoned out of their minds too.
Yeah. Well, dude, I always had like a little bar refrigerator type, you know, thing for my room. If I had a roommate, like there's certain things I'd leave in the kitchen, you know, like milk and shit like that. I know that that's gonna stay there. But like
Yeah.
my snacks and all that shit, man, that stayed in my little fridge in my room.
Oh yeah, man.
Beer,
It's like
all that good stuff.
Yeah, the little mini fridge.
Yeah, I see you changed your profile picture, Ryan.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm and I went crazy on Twitter today. Like I woke up at like 3 o'clock in the morning and just all pissed off about, I don't know, things. And I just like just went off, like just truth after truth after truth. And I don't know, it's just been that kind of a day.
I think
shit,
people
I'm gonna
should.
go back and check your Twitter, Ryan, because I think I only saw like one or two of them.
In my
You
opinion,
probably wouldn't appreciate it.
Huh?
in my opinion, I think the truth should be rewarded on Twitter. The
Yeah.
actual truth. Yeah.
The truth will set you free. Here's
That's
Ryan
right.
James' new icon.
Let's see it. All right.
So
That's all right.
Oh wait, hold on. Oh yeah, I did see that.
It's
I took that picture in Arizona.
Oh, did you?
You're on a
It's a
bike,
beautiful
Ryan?
Arizona sky. And
You look like you are on a motorcycle.
yeah. There's shades on.
And
Looks like
cloud
he's just standing
reflection.
there.
and like I don't know, like changing it is sort of signaling like a new just a new attitude, like a new path, you know, like just like, you know,
Mhm.
the last couple years of like drawing octagon is over, you know, finally.
Yeah.
And it's just a shift of the gear, you know. Like
yeah,
so like I'm no longer like shilling a book, you know, I'm back to being an artist, you know.
Yeah.
Wally wants to know if we saw Shane's launch last night. I did not.
Shane Slots? Who?
Sean.
Or
Aaron
Sean
Hart,
launch.
Type 1.
Oi, oi, Savoy. How about that?
I've not watched it. I live streamed
What-
like twice yesterday.
Who launched? Oh, Sean's lunch. Yeah, I backed him last night. I told you I ended up winning.
And what was his launch?
What's
Type
his book?
1. Type 1.
Type
Oh,
1.
Type 1. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I did not back that one yet, but I did back before it was unavailable. I did back Black Terror.
Oh
God
yeah.
bless.
Oh, very nice.
And
Yeah.
with every physical copy, you get a damn lawless print.
Oh my gosh. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I went all in on that one, dude. I got the gas canister. I got the whole shotgun.
Oh yeah, I can't wait till you share all that stuff with us. That'll be awesome.
Yeah. That'd be fun.
Yeah, I can't wait. Fucking Von's been showing pictures. He's getting everything all boxed up.
I
Yeah.
have not received mine yet.
And
so
since he's
hopefully I will.
fulfilling and he dropped the link in Twitter, you think not dropping those links helps? It does. I said, oh, it's still in demand. I've still got a shot. Okay, I clicked on the link and I backed the book
Yeah, Carrie.
because I
Brian's
wanted the book
copying
all along. It's just I didn't have the money to do it. You know,
Yeah, exactly.
still don't really either, but I know it's going to be good. It's like 72 pages.
Did you get Monster MD, Rex?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man,
Big old
I'm
thick
telling
guy.
you, that's still one of my favorite CG books.
I have not.
So what
I've
am
not-
I working on is this, the back cover.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
That's good.
It's
Oh, yeah.
Look at that assortment of characters.
That's cool.
That looks really clean, Rex.
I'm
Sorry,
trying. I'm trying to clean. Keep it clean.
That's
Nice.
good.
And then here's the front.
Well
I ain't
done.
fixed this yet today, but there's
Rex
the front.
He's turning into
Oh, that looks pretty.
a Jim Mooney. Looks good. Yeah.
And
That's
of
really
course,
good.
they'll be married together as a wraparound cover.
Now I understand why you're saying I don't even care if like the artist gets back to me with pencils, because then you'll just ink it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Exactly,
mean, I
yeah.
can. It's time consuming, but yeah, I enjoy doing it. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I've got believe me, if,
Therapeutic, isn't it? Cathartic.
yeah, I mean, that's I think the inks are when it where it really comes to life, where you have the line weights
does.
and yeah,
Yeah.
as long as the pencils are pretty complete, it's like, and it's just an expediency thing. If you just do it in pencil, then it'll be quicker for you to get me my stuff, you know.
Right.
Yeah. And yeah, I paid for inks too, but maybe you can give me a little credit. Who knows?
Yeah.
Trying to get a little reference.
Okay.
Okay.
There you go.
You want
There you go.
reference? I'll give you reference.
Yeah. I get a reference. There you go.
Look, you're the artist. You need to be
Everybody
Like,
draw Ryan.
maybe one hand closer.
the way I looked at it was like this, Ryan, like he's like
So fist more close.
yeah, I mean, you're gonna have it depends on if you're right or left-handed, right?
Can you still see me right now?
No.
Yeah,
I can't see.
well, no, but
No, I mean just Rex. Okay, like
Yeah.
so your fists are kind of like close,
Mm.
yeah.
you know, and
Well, let's ask Shadowhawk. He's the ex-fighter.
Yeah.
maybe one fist should be about right.
Yeah,
He's-
you need
I
to have
think
a little bit forward of the other, Rex. You don't want to be doing like old school.
Yeah, you don't want to be like this.
Fist
Right,
You
stuff.
want to
no.
get a little depth.
Yeah,
1917 fighting. Yeah.
There you go, Ryan. Something like that.
that's probably
Pull
you're
your-
overshadowing your
Yeah.
other fist, and you don't want to do that because I want to see
All right,
both
well-
fists.
Yeah, both.
All right,
Yeah.
this fist has got to get over here, huh?
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
keep
Yeah,
your
something
right
like
arm
that,
right
maybe.
there, Ryan. Yep,
Yeah.
keep that right there. Now drop your left arm down and just a little out. There you go. Yeah.
Open.
Okay,
Now you're cooking.
that would look
Mhm.
okay.
Yeah, something like
That's not
that.
what I had in mind, but thanks anyway.
Well, I'm just saying, if you want a fighting stance, dude.
Yeah,
looks
that's
like
a good
something that's
fighting
gonna look
stance. That's
Talk me into it.
realistic.
What
So
what
realistic.
about if his arm?
Now, if
that's
you want him to
crossed-
be covering up, then you would pull, your
Yeah.
what would be your lead hand, which would be your right. Yeah, like Ryan's. Pull that one up by your chin,
float like a
and then-
butterfly, sting
and then
like
the
a
other
bee.
one kind of
Rumble,
right up
rumble,
out
young
in
man,
front of your
rumble.
face, so
Ryan-
that
Ryan
you're
would make
ready
a-
to block and dodge, but that you're also ready to shoot that right out any chance you get. Also,
Ryan would
that
make a,
left, you just
Okay,
if you get a chance, you poke him in the nose.
now he
Ryan would
can.
make a
Okay,
perfect
all
Batman
that
thug.
aside,
I think Ryan
All
looks
that
like he knows
aside-
how to fight, man. He's
I'm
a
he's
ground
been in the gym before.
Kung Fu.
Ryan would make a perfect Batman thug. He'd be really good.
Ryan, give me another pose there. Give me another pose, okay? So I can ask Shadowhawk something.
Okay.
So we need the right hand back, right?
Yeah.
But like when you're defending, yeah, you just pull that right hand up. No, just like you were. Same stance. Right shoulder back. Left leg forward. There you go.
Mama
Okay.
said knock
Pull the
you
right
out.
hand up just a little bit up and under your chin.
I'm saying
Not
knock
quite.
you out.
Right about there. And then pull your left hand up right about to just at cheek level or so. A little higher. Right in there. Now that's a great defensive stance because you can just snap out your left arm and jab them right in the fucking nose. And then when
Yeah.
you blind them with that, that's when you step in,
Yeah.
rotate your right shoulder, and snap in that right arm. Boom.
Snap.
There you go.
Yeah, and you have to remember he has blades on his arms for blocking. But now there is
well,
gonna
yeah,
be
and
some,
that's gonna discourage anybody.
well, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't even want to throw a punch at a guy that can just like turn his arm up and you're just slashing your
And I want battle damage on him, Ryan. I want
Mhm.
a
You
blade
want
or
to beat up
two.
right eye.
Yeah, I want maybe a chipped blade, which is bone. He can like control it, and make it.
Give Rex a haymaker.
Yeah.
Haymaker.
Well, my question was the one that's in the back. You can still see Knuckles, right? Like it's forward,
Oh,
not
you'll
to the
see.
side like this.
I won't. I'll make
Right,
sure
Shadowhawk?
you can see both hands completely.
Yeah,
Yes, you can. Yeah, you'll still see Knuckles.
Yeah.
because I want
see
those
it.
spikes or whatever you're going to do with the shells. We'll give that a shot. We'll see what you can do with that. That
Ooh.
might look even dope.
Rex,
'cause-
can you do me one favor and just make yourself big and put your dukes up
Sure,
so I can screenshot of you?
that's what I was going to do. Yeah.
It's gonna be an
So,
interesting
all
story.
right, tell me, Shadowhawk. Let's see. We want this in the
All right.
back, right? We want the right in the back.
Well-
Is that it?
You
Yeah,
got
Which one are you? Right? Are you right or left dominant?
I'm
Rex?
right-handed.
Okay, so right hand, pull it up a little bit, closer
Yeah.
to your chin, right in there. All right, left hand up a little bit more, up in, so it's right in front of your cheek. There you go. That's
Yeah.
a good defensive stance.
Mm-hmm.
Except that I should be turned more sideways, right?
Well, yeah,
Because I'm less of
yeah.
a
You always
target.
want to be a little bit at an angle, but
I'm
and
less
then
of
that
a
way-
target. If I'm like this, I'm
Right.
broad, right?
and once
I'm a
so
big
that way,
target.
once the other guy throws a right at you, right, you use your left
looks good.
arm. You
Is this
That
you
was
right,
reach
Shadow?
out.
Or no, that
Yeah.
goes back
So-
a little bit.
So if the guy throws a right at you, you use your
you
left
want to
arm
show
to block
shoulder,
it
though,
off.
don't you? None of
Just
that matters. We're trying to get the pose down.
Okay. Well, you're good where
and
you're at.
Also, we want to show some shoulder, don't we?
Okay.
Yeah.
So and then you were good where you're at. Get that right hand back up around your chin again. There you
All
go,
right.
so you can
Out
see
like
it.
this,
All
and
right,
then
move
about
it. There you go. You're good.
and lean into it. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
Nah, just
Yeah.
turn a
I
little.
need to be
well,
more at
maybe,
an angle, but I'm sitting in a chair.
Yeah. There.
How
Yeah.
about
Too
that?
much of an angle there, Rick.
Too
Come back.
much?
Come back. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. Something like this.
There you go. That's not too bad.
You
God,
want
I just
knuckles
took-
up, don't you?
20 screenshots.
Ow. Knuckles
Like
straight.
this?
You can.
Like
Wait. What are
this?
you trying to do? Break your hand when you hit him?
Look, man, I'm just trying to get posed for him to screen sheet this.
I know, but when you're punching, you want to hit with a flat surface, so pose it properly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm asking.
There you go, right there. That's
Okay.
good. You can see all 4 fingers and thumb. Everything's good. Yeah.
First two knuckles.
Bleeding. I got chipped blades.
There you go. Yeah, that looks cool.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's almost
Snap.
like
Arms are angled down,
Arr, I am what I
This
am.
eye.
Arr.
It's your right eye, so it'd be like this. Your right eye is all
Somebody hands me some.
Oh,
Babe
the
Ruth. Dentense
Oh,
Web says, "Can you
Popeye.
shake your tushy a little bit too?"
Ooh, I like
Oh,
that grip.
Papa, you're so manly.
Hurricane says, "Now, kind of."
Ooh, you look
say,
mean, Rex.
put one fist under your chin, Rex, and strike upward.
You getting this, Ryan, or what?
I got
Intense
it. I
Web.
got it.
Okay, I'd hate for my feet. You just like watching me do that. What the hell?
I'm gonna
We
send you
just wanted to give Mrs. Good Stuff a chance to get a
I
shot.
did
at it.
look like Popeye if I had the blown up arms,
Popeye.
I'm
Like
gonna send you
Popeye
a
and
bunch
Babe
of
Ruth.
I'll
Yeah.
send her a message later.
I like that the arms, when you do that, I mean, it's easy just to draw them, but, there's actually tapering, right? It's the arm that's actually leading away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's going to be dope,
Cool.
man.
Oh yeah. Like I said, like I'm moving.
So, guy.
Praise God.
Okay.
All glory to be to God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
So yeah, I
That's
appreciate it, Rex. So thank you, and we'll knock it out. I'm gonna sketch a little bit while we're talking.
Yeah, no problem. I'm going to ink.
Yeah.
And talk about
Um,
The Chosen. The Chosen was awesome today.
Yeah.
Shadowhawk.
Yeah, it was. It's a good one.
Yeah. It was
What was
all
it,
about the man at the well, the center of the Again,
Yeah.
they went into his backstory so that you felt something and you saw the connection between him and his brother.
Oh,
Do you
dude, you know
think
what
I've
though?
got
Well, his brother, remember, was like the assassin guy, right?
a zealot, right? And I have a question about that. At the end, why did you do it on Shabbat? They asked him. And what was his response? And he
And
was
he said
smiling.
sometimes you gotta stir the water.
Stir the water. Okay. Do you think that Jesus knew about his brother? I do, the zealot. So he prevented a murder.
Mm-hmm. But also, yeah,
Do you think he knew that he prevented a
well,
murder?
I think he did that because it was time to draw attention. So
It was time to draw attention, exactly. But now, do you think he knew about his brother and that he prevented a murder and a big flare up?
I don't. I mean, that's a deep question, right?
I mean,
how much?
what was your feeling after the show? Did you even think about that? I mean, that he knew about his
I didn't even
brother,
question
the
that. I mean,
zealot?
I figured. I mean, the way I look at it is God is probably giving Jesus as much information as he needs at the time. You know,
How do you think
like
it was portrayed in this show, though? Do you think he knew or not? I think he knew. And I base that on former show and how much they're.
I
Think about his ministry. If
however
there's
you
a
want to
big,
put it.
if there's an assassination of a which would have failed anyway, right?
Right, but in my
He
mind, to me,
he
it was
saved his
more.
brother from being crucified or outright stabbed right there and killed. But think about how much harder Christ's ministry would have been
Yeah, but did you
had
see
that
how?
occurred, because they would have been on alert.
But that's the whole thing. It's the way he did it. I don't think that Jesus necessarily knew what the results of that were going to be. God told him, "Go save this guy," because I'm telling you to, and it's the right thing to do. And Jesus went and
Right.
saved that dude, even though it was on Shabbat and
Right.
whatever. And God told him, because I'm sure Jesus went, but people are going to freak out. And he's like, "Yeah, don't worry about it. The time is
And
right."
I don't know
Do
if
this.
it's there or another instance where he says, if your donkey or mule, right, falls into a ditch and it's like on the Sabbath, who of you would not rescue that animal, even though it was on the Sabbath? And by
Right.
legalese, you're actually working. I mean, he didn't even like take up your mat, don't that's you're transporting I mean, they were legally, forget that he healed the guy and that he's walking. They didn't care. It's just like,
Yeah, and all
ooh,
he
you're
was
breaking
doing
some
was
type of law.
carrying his sleeping mat with him. I
Yeah.
mean, is that considered working?
It was under the law. Yeah. I mean,
Wow,
as
that's
the
fucking crazy.
Pharisees saw it, the Pharisees are
Exactly.
very legalistic.
But
Yeah.
again, that's my point. I think all Jesus knew was, okay, we know we're doing this. We know it's going to stir things up. We're doing it because God said, do it. The time is right. I don't
That's
think
right.
he knew that
Yeah.
he was actually saving his brother and all this other. Because the way it happened was after he saved the dude, then his brother, which is the assassin that's on his way to kill Jesus' brother,
Right.
takes his sword out and is getting ready to go kill the guy, and then sees his brother walking around. And for a second there, I thought he was gonna kill the brother, dude. I thought for sure, oh, this is gonna go badly.
Oh, really?
But instead, he runs up, gives him a hug. The brother that couldn't walk for however many years since he was born, whatever, is dancing around and shit. And the guy forgets all about going to assassinate somebody. So, I don't know. How much did Jesus know? I think as much as he needed.
Yeah.
Right.
This kind of has a Dan Lawless look. I don't know. I don't think he did this, but I don't
That's an
know who
awesome
did this.
Spider Woman, though, man.
That's
Spider
cool,
Woman.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, I always loved that original
Look,
costume.
hold on, let me enlarge that before you switch it out, Red. I gotta get
Alright.
better look at it.
Yeah.
Looks good.
Oh yeah, that's nice. I'm not a big Venom fan, but that Spider Woman is tight.
Oh,
I
they're
love
going
that
all
Spider-Man.
Venom this month. I think every cover
Are
that
they?
I saw was like Venom. Everything
I
was.
could trust
Did you see it,
Stella.
Ryan? Venomized.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
looking at it.
everything's. Oh, Jesus.
That's cool. I love
Didn't they
that.
do that a couple times already?
Who did
I
that
think
one?
a few years
Like
back. I don't know.
I
everybody
don't
got
know. It doesn't
Venomized.
say.
Is that Gabriel Deoto? It's not
But
him.
that
is it?
was one of the nicer ones. Yeah, that does, kind of have a Del
Or maybe
Auto
Clayton
look.
Crane.
Clayton Crane, baby.
It's
Yeah.
signed there, but I can't tell who it is.
Nah,
That's really
beautiful
cool.
piece. I'm just not a big Venom fan, but yeah, that's
As long as
Spider
it-
Woman.
Oh.
Oh.
That'd be great if the inside looked like that. Oh, if
Did you
only.
see that one of the AI art? So for Ripperverse, one of the AI art, one of the submissions for the art contest was AI.
Really?
Yeah, and,
Yeah.
and some commentators like caught him. Like
Look at that Jack Kirby.
Like you could put the
flashback.
image here and
I have that
test
book.
if it's AI.
Ritter of Death.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah,
that was that's messed up. I don't like that.
Chat GPT AI. Yeah, it's crazy.
What are you preparing,
And then,
Ryan?
The guy finally came out and admitted it.
For my
Like,
daughter.
I don't know, just a few hours ago, I saw another tweet where he came out.
Let's make it
Well,
what you
I didn't know
paying?
it was against the
Oh,
rules.
grilled cheese?
I do everything myself, and then I upscale it with AI. What
That's how you
what
do
the fuck does that mean? I upscale it. So I don't know.
Enhance,
whatever.
maybe?
Yeah, to scan it in.
Yeah, so
enhance
it smooths out all the crap that the original artist, wasn't good enough to render, and the AI takes over and fixes it. Is that what that means?
I guess.
I don't know.
I'm assuming that is.
Is that a bug zapper? What the hell is that? That looks like a in
Like a
front of you.
giant magnifying glass.
Looks like a Yeah, what is that?
Bug zapper.
Bug zapper. Yeah.
Oh,
It's
Oh yeah,
on.
my wife's got one.
oh, that's cool.
So if I touch it right now, I get zapped.
No,
Oh,
you
Shut-
won't.
so you can just shut it
You have a
like that,
button.
and like then that'll.
It's the
Oh yeah.
Vincent
You
Vincent
need to go
Price
like that,
website.
but I just like so if I need to get a fly, I just go like this.
I bought
Like,
a
to where
whole
it's, like,
bunch
on
of
all the
those,
time, and
Ryan. After the summer, going into winter, they had them for $5 a piece. I bought them out, and I gave
Really?
them away at Christmas time. Now I've never seen one with a charging stand on it.
I like that. That's fun.
It's a double pack too. I have two of them.
Oh,
They
cool.
Oh,
they
that's
were
cool.
cheap.
Mm-hmm.
We have 3 dogs, so there's a lot of poop in the backyard,
Yeah.
So
Flies,
we get
yeah.
house flies, in the house sometimes.
Yeah.
Jitsi Lemon says upscaling is making a small image low DPI into one of
What
the
are you
high
double
DPI.
dogging?
It does indeed fill in stuff since it creates extra pixels where there were none previously.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Yeah.
So you're basically just digitally enhancing all your stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's cheating, is what the fuck it is.
It's enhancing. I don't know if it's really
Ah,
cheating.
whatever. It's using all the tools available to me, man.
There you go.
Yeah.
Now you're on the right beat.
I'd say just draw it. Yeah.
Hey, grab a pencil.
How
Yes.
about a Kelly Jones?
Pencil's up.
How about a Kelly Jones werewolf for Shadowhawk?
Oh,
Oh,
hell yeah. Look at
The
that.
hell yeah.
Nice.
Oh, God.
Kelly Jones.
Dang.
I like that the ears are distinctive.
No,
Yeah.
that's banging. dude.
Everyone
That's-
draws a
that's
werewolf a
how,
little
that's
bit different.
Howling style werewolf right there.
I like his
man.
Yeah,
moon. The
that's
moon's
nice.
cool.
Yeah.
With the
that's good
craters.
stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, that moon.
Oh, yeah, that whole piece, just all that black, the
It speaks to
gray,
Shadowhawk.
oh,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
Speak to me, oh Tissless
To me,
wonder.
werewolf. Speak to me, werewolf.
It must be on my wall. I must have it. Where does it hang?
It will hang.
This is Shadowhawk.
I'll be
Twisted Fiend. No
And
four
then
walls
Eternity.
can hold stupendous man. You've been fooled again. Evil mom lady. Ha 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 ha.
Shadowhawk. We have that.
I love that
Calvin and
strip.
Hobbes.
It's so good.
Like swoop in the dead of night and steal your artwork.
Now, we weren't talking about this, okay? But this is one of my favorite movies of all time. To Live and Die in L.A. And
yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
you know his partner that is played by Michael Green and is killed in the dumpster in that movie. Do you remember that? Or have you seen that, Shadow? I think you have.
It's been
Michael.
years.
Michael.
Live and
Green?
Die in L.A. You seen the movie? Yes.
Yes.
I've seen it, but it's been years. since
Okay.
I've seen
His
it.
partner in the Secret Service is shot in the head. Remember him and
Oh yeah.
William
William
Dafoe and
Dafoe.
his other henchmen kill him for
Right.
checking out their headquarters where they counterfeit money.
But
Michael
is his name
Green,
Mike?
who is due for retirement in 2 days, but is killed 2 days before his retirement from the Secret Service in that movie. He
Wow.
matches the Riddler's henchman in Batman 66. I saw it last night.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow.
He was in
No
Batman
shit.
66
Oh,
as
that's
one of the
crazy.
henchmen.
I was wondering where you were going with this.
And I recognized him. I was like, that is a young Michael Green, I think. And I skipped to the credits, and it was.
Oh wow.
I need to just Wikipedia Michael Green and see his credits and see what all he's
Yeah.
done, because he's one of those actors you just don't know.
Oh,
But
there's
he-
that. What do they call
Yeah.
that? The one, the video thing where you can check on actors, actors.
IMDb.
IMDb.
Ryan's the Hollywood star. Ask him.
Well, I was asking whoever answered first.
Whoever answers the damn question first.
Yeah.
Have you seen To Live and Die in L.A. with Wang Chung being the
Yeah.
being
Willem
the
Dafoe.
music?
Yeah.
Yeah, where they
Yeah,
counterfeit
wasn't
music.
that was oh shit, what's his name? William Peterson was in that, right?
Yeah,
William
William
Peterson.
Peterson.
He's
Yeah.
the main. Yep. A federal agent is dead. Now that's Michael Green's character. A killer is
Yeah.
loose, and that's William Dafoe. And the city of angels is about to explode. The director of The French Connection is back on the street again. It's a good movie.
Who's the director? I forget.
You
Director
know, the
of
guy that
French
did French
Connection.
Connection. You know, the thing. I'm
That's-
not answering that. I don't know.
That's Ryan. He's the Hollywood guy.
Popeye
fine. He's-
Doyle.
I've seen the French Connection.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have too. That's good. You know, I'm not a big Gene
Italian.
Hackman fan.
I like Gene
Really?
Hackman. He's good.
He's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Double Dog dare you to touch the bug zapper. It's not going to zap him. I have those. It's not
Put it
gonna
on
zap
your tongue. Put it on your tongue, Ryan.
No, I wouldn't
Yeah.
put it on my tongue.
Lick
Hell
it.
no. You want to put
He's
something
like, no,
that has bugs on
bugs.
it?
I dare
Really?
you. Lick it. Lick it.
It burns.
No,
I guess
my wife's got one of those, man. She loves zapping them bugs with that thing.
I
Really
guess we
electric
could practice
burn.
for the bug burgers, right? That they're going to try and feed us.
Oh shit.
Just lick it like a lollipop.
Tasty.
They're gonna take away our money digitally on the 26th.
As long
of
as
July.
they're done
Oh.
medium well, I'm fine.
That's what I hear.
If they go to a digital currency, we're going to lose half our savings overnight.
Probably more than that.
Probably
So
more, but at least
Buy
half.
gold. Get some gold.
Yeah.
You can.
Yeah. I like in the beginning of 2020 I like bought this chain. You know, like just things like that. Like I just started like buying metal.
Yeah.
You know, like and I would wear this chain instead of a mask. You know, because then like people wouldn't like ever look at the fact I wasn't wearing a mask. They'd just be looking at my chain.
Yeah. Distraction.
And then it just like shut them up. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Check this out. This isn't too bad.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah. They're gonna have nice covers, but the interior is gonna look like crap most of the time.
Yeah, that's what they do nowadays.
I hate that. It's
Dude, I
dumb.
found a Conan book.
Oh, I do too. They want you just to buy it for the
They
cover.
had Man-Thing on the cover. Conan
Oh.
nowhere to be seen. And then
Really?
the interior of the
This
book
one,
was just a Conan like pirate story. And Man-Thing was nowhere to be seen. I don't know what the
this
Oh.
fuck
one,
was going on.
Chip.
this one, you cannot. It makes no sense. How do you venomize Ultron?
Oh, that's kind of cool.
That is cool though.
Well, it's cool,
Yeah, but he doesn't have any.
How
How does
How
the
does that work?
symbiote?
You venomize
Yeah.
a machine. That's weird. Yeah.
He's
How
got
does that
nothing
work?
nothing to bond with. There's no human element to Ultron.
No, there isn't. It's all machinery. That doesn't make sense. No.
Does it
No.
need a human
Makes
element?
That makes a great
It's
cover though.
comic book logic, Apex.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Don't question it.
Ig-
Just blithely buy
Ignore
it.
that man behind the curtain.
That's why I
Buy
could never
my
work for
book.
Marvel.
They wouldn't have you anyway. Here you go.
No, they
Look at
wouldn't.
that.
No.
Ah, ah.
I wouldn't want them. They don't pay much.
Oh, good lord.
Black cat ripping through the cover. That's pretty cool.
That is cool though. Yeah.
I don't like all that junk at the bottom. I don't
No,
like
it's
all that
ridiculous.
junk at the bottom. Never have.
No. No, that's cheap.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the 70s, the old Bronze Age, where you had the banner at the top,
Let-
a little icon to the side, had the price and the number issue.
Let Marvel do what Marvel's going to do, I guess.
Marvel
What we
sucks
need
now.
is some more Space Ghost.
I don't have to agree with it.
Woo, that's Bill Sienkiewicz.
Oh, that's good.
That's Bill
Yeah.
Sienkiewicz there.
That's nice.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like some Space Ghost.
Yeah.
Oh, what's Ryan got for us?
Ooh, he's got the
the
grilled
hell?
cheese sandwich. Oh, it's good, man.
Ooh.
Wow.
Sourdough
God,
again, right?
now I want-
Yeah.
Oh, marvelous. Good job.
Man, I wish you could just
look
pass
at that.
that right through the
I
internet.
know, right?
Nico.
Fast
No
food, yeah.
doubt.
That tastes great, Ryan. It's
Yeah.
so cheesy.
Yeah.
Crunchy and
Yeah.
cheesy.
Crunchy.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
all good.
My
Oh.
kid loves. She wants one every day now.
Ah,
Yeah?
that's
Oh,
awesome.
hell yeah. And dad makes it for her. Why not? And she's an only
Oh, yeah,
child.
dude.
Pull the hell out of her.
That's
I
right.
used to make grilled cheese like 2-3 times a week for the kids, man. Back when they were I got all three of them. You know, they're
That's
within a
Mhm.
few years of each other. I'd have them all for the weekend. Well, you guys want
nice.
to eat grilled cheese? Good cheese. All right,
So
line
good.
up. How many you want?
That and tomato soup with it. That's all good.
Oh, dude, I'll tell you what.
I don't do tomato soup myself.
The cheddar cheese goldfish in tomato soup
Oh,
is
yeah, there
one
you
of
go.
the best things ever, man.
It is good. Yeah.
Uh,
Oyster crackers are good, but cheddar cheese
I have that
goldfish.
too.
Oh.
Yeah. It adds to it.
And the kids love it too. You know, they got the goldfish swimming around their soup, so they actually eat it.
Kids so easy.
Okay. Now let me.
Easily tricked. That's what's great.
They are, man. Easy tricked, right?
Let me.
Don't
I was
fight
on
with 'em,
Twitter
just
and I
trick.
saw this. I saw this image. Let me show you what I have first. Okay. 3 of the pieces. Anyway,
Yeah.
I know I've shown these before, but
That was a preemptive screen.
check this out. You'll find this good. This was the only issue that had all 5 had in the Adler collection. Weird Worlds number 3 that have all the 5 stages. This is just 3. I also have the file copy and the color
Nice.
guide. I guess it is. But this was the only one that had all 5. I found out last night. You know, here's the
Really?
painted piece. I found out last night. Now check this cover out real close, okay?
Is it Jack Adler?
What it looks like. Yeah, this is painted by Jack Adler, I'm sure.
Nice. Yeah.
It's the artist, I don't know, you know, but now check this out. Look at that image on the left. That is Frank Frazetta.
Oh, wow. He did a bit of a Frazetta swipe.
Damn.
Frazetta swipe here. Yeah,
Oh, shit.
I
That's
found
cool.
out. Now, check this out. I'll show you what that's from.
A lot of people swipe for Zeta.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Famous Funnies number 213. Here's one in 3.0 for $5,000
Oh wow.
on eBay.
Okay.
that was a swipe of
See
a
there?
swipe.
So
Look at that.
so for Zeta,
Buck
swipe that
Rogers
one.
in that. Frank
Wow.
Frazetta cover. But yeah, it's
I
the
wonder
same cover, isn't it? Just kind of redone, repurposed.
who drew the cover though. I wonder.
This
Yeah,
cover,
but
Some
this
really
cover
old
was
guy.
done by Frank Frazetta.
Oh, it's for Zeta. Okay.
and
Yeah.
so
This
was
is
the
Frazetta,
second one,
yeah.
right?
That's for Zeta. Wow.
So the second one was by Frazetta too, right?
No, it's another artist.
No, it's another artist. Let's see. I would have to check out, do a search on Weird Worlds through and see who did this.
Okay,
But
never mind.
it's a
I
Frazetta
thought you showed
swipe.
a
I did not know
second.
that.
I didn't either.
I thought you
That's
showed
good,
the
though.
second book in there between. Never mind.
Yeah, I thought it was a
Yeah,
different.
it's a Frazetta swipe, and then
Yeah, cool.
I like it.
yeah, and then there was also
That's been going on
check this out.
forever in comics.
Yeah, everyone swipes for Zeta.
Now they just
I
call
did
him
not
an
know
Omar.
till last
No,
night.
I do.
Now here is the same. Let's see if it'll pick it up here. I think it will. Get that off there. They did give me an offer on this for $300. The same Frank Frazetta adapted Mexican comic, 1972. Notice he left the female figure out there. They simplified it.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
But
yeah.
it's the same.
Basically the same one.
It's a Mexican comic from 1972, Frank
Yeah.
Frazetta. They want $300 just for it.
Of interest. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
I'd ask him to drop the price a little bit. $250.
Well, they both offered me something, but there's no way I'm going to pay like $5,000, close to $5,000 for that other one, or even $300 for that Mexican one, just because it's Frank Frazetta
Just buy some
adapted.
gold.
You know, it's not even. Oh, here.
What's that? Oh, it's Rex.
Yeah.
That's great.
Arr. There you
That's
go.
pretty cool.
I need that as an icon, don't I?
Looks like a picture. One of those
Nice.
pictures in a tavern. It's
I'll send it to you on
alongside
Twitter.
a wall. There's Rex's picture.
Okay, that's cool.
That's a good one.
Arr. I can reproduce that.
That's pretty cool.
I'll send you the color
Oh.
one too.
That grilled cheese sounded so good.
Oh, it does look
It
good.
looks so good. Ugh.
Yeah, I'm at to make one. Oh man, riding the
I know. I've got some sourdough in there. I got a new loaf. I got to get butter though. I got to get butter.
You must get butter.
Yeah. I'll be going out after the show. I think I and one of my former roommates are going to go eat.
Good.
At about 6:30. He wants me to
Nice.
see his new house. He's cheap, man. He's like, I think it's your turn to drive, and it's like, drive to my new house. I don't know where your new house is. You drive here, then we'll go over to your house and go eat, and then I'll know where your house is, and I'll be able to find it from then on. And
He's
then
that cheap? Wow.
I don't know. I mean, the guy earns about $3,000 a week.
God, that's more than we
$3,000 a
make.
week. Now he
Well,
works
does he-
his ass off driving for all over the place.
Is he a truck
for
driver?
FedEx,
Oh yeah.
but he earns about almost $3,000 a week
Damn.
driving.
Wow.
Can you
And
imagine how?
Third of that,
Huh?
and the government takes a third of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they're going to get their cut.
Damn right they are.
You know, if you win the lottery, you win
Oh.
$1 billion. They're going to take half of it.
We want that.
least,
You didn't earn it,
or a
government.
third.
I did. Yeah.
What was
Taxation without
wild was
representation.
I need to get inking, or I won't get any inking done.
Well,
I could
get some
get in
inking
another
done.
30 minutes at least or so. I think.
Yeah.
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 Mm-hmm. Let's see. I think I'll start on the front this time on the front cover because I need to work in tandem and get both these about at
Yes.
the same level.
Hmm.
How many
Hmm.
pages do you have to ink, Rex?
How many what?
How many pages do you have to ink?
Well, this is a wraparound cover that I'm working on.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's the tightest thing to do.
So just two. So just 2 pages, basically.
Just 2 pages, right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, but how many do you still have in total to ink on, right?
for your book, your little
Oh, Devil Flyer? I mean, this is
your the mini
From all
comic.
the stuff that still needs fixing.
Mm,
well, the Devil Flyer story is totally done.
29
Right.
pages.
I'm
And,
talking.
and the Innerman story, Dillard's going to have to do those 2 pages.
You
and
know what I
then-
mean.
No, I really don't.
The
You mean
stuff
as
you
far
have,
as
the things you have in hand that still need inking and fixing up.
Oh, good question. Wow.
are you talking the stuff that's been sent to me in the mail that I'm
Yeah.
working on?
Yeah.
Oh gosh. I'm probably working on 35 pieces. I mean,
Wow.
Okay.
all at
Oh.
That's
once.
what I was getting at.
Yeah, I've
Oh,
got
yeah.
a lot to do. Just without,
Obviously.
yeah, even without getting any more, I have a lot to do.
See how he acts like he has no clue what I'm talking about.
I
Like pulling teeth with this
I
guy.
really didn't, brother.
Well, I can't get an answer from him.
I plead ignorance.
Was I being that cryptic? I didn't think I was.
Probably not. It's just my
Shine the light on
process.
him. Turn the room dark. Shine the light on him.
Shine the
Yeah.
light.
Ah, my eyes.
I
I'm
need
in
my eyes.
Pages. How many pages do you need to do? Aye.
It burns. It burns. And it's off.
Just give me some context. That's all I ask. Just give me some context of what you're talking about.
Ah, shit. Alright. Well, anyway, fellas, it's been a lovely show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
indeed, it has been.
I think we've been going for quite a little bit
See,
now.
Rex, before we go, so I'm just kind of doodling
We're
around.
not going anywhere. Shadow can leave. We still got 30 minutes.
Oh yeah. Bring it up close. Oh, that's good.
We got 20
And then-
minutes.
And then I'll when we start kind of dialing it in, we'll move it around a little bit, if it needs to go up and down or whatever.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Leave you some room for the if I kind of have a pretty good idea of this, I'd love to just start working in pencil, if that's okay with you.
Ooh,
Oh,
Just-
that's fine. Yeah,
The backside.
that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, he's got a fin on his head.
Yeah.
Just reminding you. I'm sure
Mhm.
you don't
And-
need a reminder.
and
Yeah,
then
hold it up.
his-
Hold it up close, will you?
Okay, so then his this part
Yeah,
would be kind of right
would be where
here.
the
Yeah.
And then it would kind of come out like this.
doesn't quite go to the elbow because he's got to be able to bend his elbow.
So right there ish.
Yeah.
Getting the bone blades are the hardest part for everybody. It seems like.
Yeah, it is a little tough.
Yeah, I can show
And then,
you the bone blade here, which really it's not configured like I'd like it. It's more fin-like there, but just sit down and draw.
You can draw anywhere. Stand up, sit
Yeah,
down,
just sit
upside
and-
down,
Sit and draw. till
standing
you
on
like,
his
you know, and
head.
then-
I'm having a hard time getting calmed down. This
Yeah,
is last
are you
couple
amped
days.
up?
I'm all
You're
amped
amped up?
up.
Must say a
Yeah.
type A personality. Yeah.
No, he just found the cocaine in the White House.
It's fun.
Like, you know,
Yeah.
And Ryan sniffed it. I'm up now. Here
What's
it is.
this?
Go.
yeah.
Stand up and draw.
Comet
Yeah.
cleaner.
I think
Oh,
I was listening to a Tucker tweet, thing that he did today, and he said that's my favorite story, that cocaine story.
Yeah.
Nice.
because like it's so like indicative of everything. You know,
Yeah.
it's
The next
like-
report we will get out of the White House is they secretly sponsored Cocaine Bear at the theater.
right.
That did. That's
Yeah.
the answer.
Like the whole
Brought Elizabeth Banks in there.
like the whole regime can basically like be summarized in a nutshell of a cocaine bag found in the White House.
It's Cocaine Bear.
All right, Apex. While he calms down, you were telling me about Fembat and her
Yeah.
backstory.
Right. Very simple.
So, born in 1942, got bit in 1968. She was a go-go dancer.
Right.
It is set in present time.
Hmm.
Her powers are flight. She has armor. She's a
Yeah.
vampire.
Right. Superhuman strength.
Superhuman
Like,
strength.
She's faster than a normal human, of
She
course.
could crawl up a wall if she needed to,
I don't
right?
know about that. No.
No?
She-
Really?
She has a.
That's a cool
Probably.
little thing.
She probably could. I mean, strength wise, she
Yeah.
probably could do that. Yeah.
Yeah. She has claws, doesn't she? On
Yeah,
her
she can have claws.
armor?
Yeah.
Yeah. Great for climbing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she could do that. She has a bulletproof armor.
I was gonna say bulletproof, right? Yeah.
Yeah. She
And
carries
now
one.
can she hypnotize like Dracula would?
I never went through that.
Never
realm
explored
yet.
that. Yeah.
I hadn't explored it yet, but she let's see what else she could do. Let's see.
That's it. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
that's
she has
right.
a pistol. She has a sidearm. She carries
sidearm. Okay.
her right hip. Different projectiles. Different styles of projectiles.
What kind
like,
of projectiles?
Like holy water. There's one
Does she
silver-
fight other vampires? Like
she fights
blades?
vampires,
Yeah.
werewolves, monsters. All,
So she might have silver bullets.
Yeah, she has silver
Yeah.
bullets. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and yep, it's going to be explored further. Her armor capabilities, and yeah, you'll figure out in the first issue if you see certain nuances, certain pages that's revealed,
Mm-hmm.
and so I'll have that available once I crowdfund it.
We could go all vampire on it. I mean, I have a vampire.
I don't wanna go-
character.
Yeah, we could go somewhat vampire.
I mean, with
yeah,
the villain,
Yeah. yeah,
like maybe he's controlling her to go up against Devil Flyer. Somehow that's broken, and then they both, I think it would be cool if she like shot the holy water bullets, and hit the vampire, and it didn't kill him, but it was like, show
Yeah.
all that. To her actually using the holy water bullets on a vampire. That'd
I
be
was-
pretty cool. And then
I was
watching it
thinking-
heal up, after it, maybe splatters on him, and it's like, and then
Yeah.
you watch it heal up. I
I
love
was-
those transformation type things.
Yeah,
Damn.
I was thinking, doesn't Devil Flyer hunt vampires and evil creatures and things like that?
Like a monster or something.
Yeah, doesn't he? He's supposed to be a force for good, right? Correct. I mean,
Well, for every good thing he does, he has to do something else. He's actually being controlled and under a contract by another entity without giving too
All
much
right.
away. So everything
right.
that he does good,
Mm,
it
he has to do something
Mhm.
bad.
has consequences for him.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's crazy. Oh,
You're reminding me of this weird movie that like have you ever seen it? It was with Sammy Davis Jr. and that other evil guy. The guy from the Mandalorian, the first season, the Satanist guy.
oh, Christopher Lee.
Christopher Lee. It's Sammy Davis Jr. and Christopher Lee, and it's all about like this guy like going to hell.
I've never seen. What's the
Yeah.
name of that movie?
It's the it is the weirdest. It is cool. Like it's and it's basically like that. Like it's a guy like under contract. Like it's Sammy Davis
C-Webs.
Jr. trying to get this guy's soul.
Webs. Oh wow. I got to figure the name of that movie. I got to
I'll
check that
tell you
out.
right now.
Nice. I bet
Yeah,
it
I'm
sounds.
just throwing out a
You can watch
possibility.
it on YouTube.
I'm
It's on
just throwing out
Tubi?
a possibility for
You can watch it on
know.
YouTube.
Oh, YouTube. Okay.
It makes sense that maybe she could be controlled by
Poor
another
Devil.
vampire.
What was it?
Poor
Was it
Devil,
Poor Devil?
1973.
Poor Devil, 1973.
I've not seen that. No,
I've not heard of that. Hmm.
Dude,
I know.
watch this
I
movie.
know. Oh, let me look at this.
It's Christopher Lee and Sammy Davis Jr. Oh, I've never heard of this one.
Did
Hail Satan, dude, right there.
I may
Like,
have
see-
I may have seen it.
Poor
You
Devil.
know, in the early 70s, there was a lot of satanic type stuff.
Oh, I know there were.
I've seen a thing of him, like, it's all about Satan, baby. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I
he
may have
plays the
seen
devil,
it, but
doesn't
it's
he?
been years. It's been years ago since I've seen that. I know he
Christopher Lee
did.
as Lucifer. Mhm.
Nice.
Yeah, Christopher Lee's wow.
Dude,
just amazing.
that movie is a trip.
I bet
Yeah.
it is.
A lot of the early 70s movies were a trip.
Like Daughters of Satan or with Tom Selleck.
And then all the black exploitation movies like Blackula
Yeah.
and others.
Yeah, and
Mhm.
what's it? Foxy Brown.
Foxy Brown, yeah, and Shaft. All
Pam-
this,
Pam Grier.
you know, there was a couple
Yeah.
Shaft movies.
Yep. Those are good.
We don't have to go the vampire route. Do you want to do more of a monster thing?
We could do somewhat vampire, somewhat monster. A little combination of both.
Well, I was
Since
just
she-
saying
she
that,
is
you
a
know, I had that
vampire.
one vampire and perhaps he meets her, controls her for a little bit, and then, you know, they clash and then they team up to, you know, I just think it would be cool to show your holy water bullets, you know, hitting another vampire
Yeah, yeah.
and everything. That would be
Yeah.
awesome.
Okay. We'll do
And it's not
something.
that they defeat him, but they scare him off, you know, and leave friends, you know.
Oh yeah. Well, it won't be that simple, I'm sure. Just be other elements to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
We won't give everything away. We can't do that.
No.
Gotta-
Well, you're right. Yeah, I would like a good twist ending. Anyway,
Yeah.
you know, it's like, you know, I don't want it to be like ultra tropish. I'm gonna have to think on it, you know, like
Yeah.
because it's easy to do. Okay, heroes meet for the very first time, they fight. They have
Right.
some kind of misunderstanding or think they're bad guys or don't understand each other, whatever. But then they
Yeah.
come up to a meeting of the minds, and then they
Right.
go off to defeat, or they're attacked or something, you know, or they
Yeah.
save maybe a burning building and they save people, and then they're like, "Oh, you're really not that bad a guy." Okay, well, see you later. You know, I want to do a
Yeah.
little different than that, but
Yeah.
yeah, if you're not opposed, I could definitely put a vampire story in there. In fact, you know,
Oh, we could. Well, I have to learn a little more about Devil Flyer too. I mean,
yeah.
barely
Well,
know.
I was looking the first concept. Now I'm kind of shying away from the resurrected type powers and stuff at first, like, you know, because I cut, you know, with the John Dillard cover, I went with the more fiery element, the more
I like that
devil
one.
looking. Yeah, I figured that's what people expect. Give them what they expect. I'll still
Yeah.
have a John Falandes cover the way you know, he was going to have that green Spawn-like energy, be kind of like a combination of Spawn with the Devil's Tail, which was really inspired by Nightcrawler.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But it goes good with the devil motif as well, right?
Yeah.
And then at that time I wasn't thinking Sea Demon because I'd already created him, but I didn't have any reference. It was destroyed in a fire. But now when we were talking over Devil Flyer and going through a lot of his portfolios, we found that piece from 1993 that John did that I returned to him to put some lettering in. And so that's why I have two fin-like characters that have fins on their heads. Sea Demon came first, and then Devil Flyer back in 2017. and I'd use that. I knew on Sea Demon, but I was creating that new character. I like that, and that's inspired by Yondu of the
Oh yeah,
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Mhm.
I always thought that
Right.
was cool,
the
and
original.
so
Yeah.
he's kind of like was meant to be my mystical without getting into magical, you know.
Yeah.
At least Devil Flyer was supposed to be like Doctor Strange and Spawn kind of combination character
Oh yeah.
with the Devil's Tail,
That
inspired
works.
by Nightcrawler. Yeah, but now I've went with the different fiery type things, elements
Mhm.
on the killer. You've seen that John Dillard cover, haven't you, Ryan?
It's beautiful.
No, I was just about to ask you, have you revealed that yet?
Oh yeah, go ahead and show that if you can.
I have, yeah. And I'm going to use it on the prequel now, and then I'll just
First Flight, Devil Flyer First Flight.
first
Oh,
flight
yeah.
prequel. Yeah,
Yeah. That's a great title Gable gave out there.
any book I put out, I'm just going to swing for the fences.
Yeah.
And I'm looking around. I'm going. I have a Devil Flyer story here. He can finish the 2 Inner Man story, which is linked up dialogue, so it needs to be in there. And I needed like 3 pages to complete the issue. There'll be a timeline in there, a partial timeline.
Nice. Cool.
And maybe add another Devil Flyer page too. Wait a minute, that's not it. That's here it is.
Hey, Boldcat
Yeah,
Studio.
I have revealed it. I hadn't shown it a lot, but yeah, this will be we'll have to put the First Flight prequel in there.
Yeah.
The title will have to be a little added to.
Oh, it's so
Yeah.
cool.
Oh
That'll be
yeah.
coming.
That's a great looking cover.
I hope to have this book in your hands by the end of this year.
Oh, super.
I've seen that.
Devil
It'll
Flyer
be
First
Devil Flyer First Flight prequel.
Love it.
Yeah.
Nice.
That has a cool cover. Yeah,
And
definitely
that's got-
Dillard.
That has 14 characters on there. It has
Is that-
Fog, the Nubian,
Boa?
Inner Man, Storm Rider, Silver Boa,
Wow.
Yeah.
Dead Ninja, Cortex, TM, Sea Demon, Geo, that I'm calling that character now. Who else is in there? And Stretch and
Stretch.
what's the other female character? Yeah, Dillard's already drawn Stretch for me. He's a hero from the Golden Age.
Huh,
He
funny.
stretches. Yeah.
I figured so. Yeah.
Makes sense.
And let's see, who's the other female character? Oh,
Excellent.
I don't know. We got the Nubian back there. Who's this? I think that's Lady of the Night, maybe.
Oh, nice.
Maybe.
Mm.
I forget.
I love to have Dillard draw the Devil Flyer versus Finback cover. It'd be marvelous.
Yeah.
Knock it out of the park.
If he's got time to do it.
He has to.
still
He needs
employ
extra
him
money.
for that.
Oh, yeah.
That looks epic, Rex. Yes, I want epic. Hey, Bogcat. What's going on? What's going on, Steven? I'll send you the link on Twitter, Steven, if you want to come in here. We're getting ready to wrap it up in just a little bit. But we do want epic.
Yeah.
Okay. I figured something out on the fins, I think. What I was looking at it upside down. So I've had it in the wrong position.
Yeah.
And I think you might like this better, Rex.
All right. It's kind of, I wish I had all my reference here. That's why I've got to get a reference, for these characters.
Yeah, you got a model sheet.
To stay on model. Right. Vic's supposed to be working on like three or four different model sheets for me right now.
Nice.
Mm. Yeah, kind of
Ah.
center. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
But you know what, Ryan? He looks tough there.
He does.
But
That's
now
good.
I
Maybe-
want him beat up. I want him
Yeah.
kind of like looser. You know, like, oh, I have been through it and I'm on my last leg or pretty close to it. I don't want him looking so stanced. You know what I mean?
Right. That he looks. This one he's like real tight.
Right.
You're right.
Yeah,
You're
I
totally
want him, you
Okay.
know, I want
I'm
his
sorry about doing this then. That's perfect.
yeah, I want his blade chipped up. I want his,
Yeah.
eye swollen. I want him kind of trickling blood. I want his costume torn. I want this guy to have look like he's already been through a fight. And he's
Oh, yeah.
squaring off.
Trickling
And he's on
blood,
his
costume torn
Yeah.
blood.
yeah, because that's what happens to Devil Flyer.
Yeah.
When you
And-
say like trickling blood or costume torn or
I thought,
knuckle spikes or something like that, I make it a bullet point. So then, like later on, like I'll look at my checklist if I remember everything.
Yeah.
You know, and like, oh, I forgot the right beat up eye. Dang it.
yeah. Yeah. Think
Yeah.
like,
swollen shut, a laceration here or there, torn, chipped up, maybe broke portion of it, on you got two of them there, the blades,
There's certain
which
things
that
like-
that can grow back.
There's
Huh?
like certain things like I should remember, but like I've got so much bouncing around, like it's hard to switch gears. Like I should have totally remembered that cover that Diller did. You know what I mean? Like that's a beautiful cover. I've seen it a couple of times. You know what I mean? But I couldn't recall it at all right now.
Yeah.
yeah.
I understand. I'm that way
Yeah.
when I get home from work every night. I am so amped up. I have, but I force myself to at least go to bed, watch a little till I get sleepy and fall asleep. Otherwise I will stream or something, and I don't need to stay up that late because
Right.
I don't get in till if I get a breather, if I get a breather, then I'm good. I'm good to go because I'm amped up. Even though I've been out, driving since 6:30 to like past 2 in the morning, or it's hard to come down and and just dial it back when you've been
Yeah.
It's
the
true.
great. I mean, I'm not going fast, but I get to do every strip and ignore for the most part, like stop signs and whip around like a madman. I get to drive like a madman
Drawing
every night.
like helps it. Like so like I was feeling much like that, and then I just like kind of started sketching, and I'm like, and it relaxed me like quite a bit. You know what I mean?
It's
Oh yeah,
therapeutic.
it's very meditative,
Yeah.
Yeah, I like I definitely, if I get my article finished tonight, of course I'm going to go out to eat here in a moment in about 30 minutes, and then if I get my article finished, which I'm going to try and do tonight, take precedent to finish that article that I'm writing, then I will trying to have an ink stream tonight and work on this, because I really do enjoy doing this and want to, but I probably have to confine myself pretty much to the weekend, because when I get home I probably need to go to sleep and
There you go.
just go to sleep, because it's if I don't have anything else scheduled and I can sleep in, fine. You want a side view of Sea Demons? What are you showing there, Apex?
So my little mini page.
Oh, you're
It's
working
not
on your
done.
mini comic? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. There's
Wow.
the Devastator.
Oh, that's a great name.
Flying
The Devastator.
Devastator flying into the building, but Armournaut has projected a force field around his body to protect the building. So there you go. Boom.
Very cool.
Cool.
Very cool.
Very
And that's
cool.
going to be his mini comic. Yeah.
Yeah.
If Hobby Lobby was open today, I would go and get me an 8.5 by 11 pad, a Bristol
Oh, yeah.
or something to do my mini comic on. Because
That'd be great.
John said I could probably do an 8.5 by 11 in size. Here, Ryan, is just the side view of kind of how
Oh,
the fin is,
Oh,
which you're
yeah.
doing straight on. And then he has the earpiece, the mic.
Mhm.
yeah.
but I want it
Oh,
broke
yeah,
off.
the earpiece. I almost forgot
I
about the
want it
earpiece.
broke off, and you might even add a little electrical spark at the end, like zzz, zzz, you know,
I love it. Yeah. All right.
that it's all
CD.
beat up, it's broke. In that realm, he
earpiece
can't.
with spark.
Yeah, broke off more closer to the ear.
Oh, wow.
Oh, he's put to the ringer. When you meet him in Devil Flyer #1, he's still fighting one of the guys that's beating him up, which is Blood
The
Dragon.
Blood Dragon. Yeah.
Yeah, Blood Dragon. There, he comes through a portal from that place and over the Pacific Ocean. They're grappling in midair and they plunge deep into the ocean, and
Mhm.
then
Oh, wow.
the battle ensues. But he's all
Right.
beat up at that point. But now it helps him being in the ocean because he's a water. You know, that's why he wasn't doing good, because he's in that hellish realm.
Right.
You know, he wasn't
It's
doing good.
less powerful.
He's like, yeah, he's a fish out of water, but
Mhm.
Yeah.
he gets returned to water. It doesn't help him much because he's beat near to death. I mean, the reason he's sent back to Earth from the battle, from the climax of the story, is he's a
Mhm.
fish out of water. He's beat up. He's near dead.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You don't have to depict him as near dead. I don't want to say near dead, but he's beat up pretty good. You know.
I love like every part of it. Like I love the CD. I love the part of the ocean part, and I'm loving like what I'm hearing now about like how how he's getting beat up. Like my favorite character is Spider-Man, and you probably should have mentioned that at the beginning when you were asking me about what comics I like. Like I collect Spider-Man. Like I have lots and lots, and the reason why pretty much the reason why I love him so much is because they put him through the ringer.
Like good
Like
stuff.
Spider-Man gets beat the hell up, like really, really bad, like
Yeah.
all the time. You know, and like, that's intriguing. Like that's the part of it that's cool, like and
I
exciting.
think that's where I got my splash page from.
Mhm.
Literally a
Opposite
splash
of Super-
page. Because Spider-Man was tied up in chains and thrown into the ocean or something to sink with a
Yeah.
cinder block. And that's where I
Mhm.
got that from, was Spider-Man, I think.
There you go.
Where-
Yeah, it's part
where-
of the course of him.
You know, I wanted to, just as I was a kid, gripped with the story right from the very first page. So I have Devil Flyer all in chains, and then you have to revisit that later in the story. How did he get in the chains? And by
I think
then,
it's-
by page 16, when that happens to him, so much has happened in the story, you've totally forgotten that he's beat up or whatever and chained up and thrown into the ocean or wherever to drown, you know. But you've totally forgotten about it. I love that, you know.
I love at the end of Torment. I think it's Torment, the Tom McFarlane one, where like he comes into the apartment, you know, and Mary Jane's in there, and he's like, "Honey, I'm home," you know, and he's like covered in blood and just like fucked up, you know, and just like
Right, yeah. Right. And let's face it, you know, your first, you know, you've got questions. The first in Devil Flyer #1, you're going to see Sea Demon all beat up. Well, how'd he get beat up? Well, you'll have to wait till issue 6 to find out.
Lord.
Lordy.
But
Take
it all
forever.
ties in. Issue 1 ties in with the climax of the story in issue 6. It will all make sense in the end. You know, the knockdown drag out battle you did not get with Devil Flyer in Devil Flyer #1, which is now that story's moved to the prequel. You will get a knockdown drag out story now, I guarantee you, because he's fighting a giant kaiju, which you meet at the end of the prequel. that story's been moved up to the prequel now. So where he goes up against the Chicago mob, Cy Marco, and his
Oh.
crime family.
It's crime.
And his crime family. Yep. And you're gonna get you're gonna get a good story. When Mike Barron was on the other day, he's like he basically was saying brevity is the soul of wit, keep it brief, add very little dialogue. And that's what I did in Devil Flyer #1 was add very brief dialogue. It has lighter moments, like there's a great one where these two people in the trailer, it's shown that they're disintegrated, right, by the trident.
Yeah.
Well, there's a funny moment right after that, to lighten the mood, in the dialogue and stuff. And that's, a lot of it, I just let the art tell the story. But we're going to get out of here. We're going to talk behind the scenes a little bit, and then I'm going to go eat. Everybody have a wonderful Sunday. Keep collecting. We shall see you later.
Ciao for
Hey,
now.
I'm